welcome to the video series Authentic and Feminine. This summer, this is the most feminine video conversations actually with 8 fantastic women that I invited to talk about feminine energy and about authenticity. I believe they are the women that found their authenticity. And now they found their purpose in bringing other women to their authenticity. And today I am in the beautiful park in Castello di Miramare in Trieste with a very special guest, Paola Carlini. She is angel therapist and international teacher for the Australian bush flower essences, and she works a lot also with feminine energy. So I invited her and she invited to these videos and she invited me to this beautiful park. Hi Paola.
Hi Mansa.
And welcome to this conversation about feminine energy and authenticity.
Thank you to you.
So first I would like to ask you, what is for you authenticity? What do you, when you think about something authentic and especially in connection with feminine energy, how would you describe authenticity?
In my opinion, authenticity is when a woman or a person is true to herself. Mm-hmm. So without masks, without blockage and sufferings that have been just let go. And so you can be really true to yourself, listen to your heart and be true to the other. Mm-hmm. So you can be full of love and respect for yourself and demonstrate this even outside and not only inside of you.
Mm-hmm. I know that you traveled a long way also to be in this place of your own authenticity.
Yes.
So what was your voyage? What was your path, your travel to your own authenticity?
My path began in 2003 when I was experiencing relationship problems and problems with my parents. So it was a very difficult period for me, and I began to work with energies and attending courses and attending individual consultation to heal myself. And when I met Australian bush flower essences in 2011, I think they helped me really, really much, because I started to change really, and in a very, very fast way, more faster than I expected. And this because Australian bush flowers are connected to the Mother Earth, so they flourish in the earth, in the soil, and so I felt this connection really strong with them, with my female energies, and they healed me in the pains and sufferings that I needed to heal.
Mm-hmm. So this is also the way, how did you connect feminine energy and actually experiencing your own authenticity with the help of the flower essences?
Yes, it's right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's nice when you said that it happened more quickly than you expected. And usually we are never prepared for the changes.
Yeah.
So when they grab us from behind, it's like, okay, I'm not ready, but actually you are ready.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember in 2012 when I chose to become international teacher, I was attending the introductory course, and after this course my life changes 100% totally. And I didn't expect this. So I went to this introductory course with fears to die. But a part of my female energy was dying. The energy that was dependent from a relationship, that was always in need of something. And when I let go this part, I flourished again, and in a very new way. So it's true that the introductory course changes your life, as we always say.
Yeah. It's funny. Something is when you say it and and then is what you experience.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
for me this is always an interesting part when you know something and then it's something completely different to live this.
Yes.
So what would you say was your biggest challenge on this path? What was
On the path with bush flowers?
Yes, and this transformation and changes that were so quick and unexpected in a way.
The biggest challenge is to cope with the fear of success, because I was sabotaging myself at the beginning. So every time I tried to reach success in something in my job, there was a sabotage, and I came back and I decided not to go there, not to do this course, not to make something, and that was the biggest challenge in all this path.
When you're working with clients, especially women, is this also something that most women face, this fear of success? Would you say, or are there some other things that you face? You're coming here from Italy, so there are also maybe some cultural differences to what we have in Slovenia. So I'm interested in what is something that you come across with Italian women. What are their biggest problems or issues that?
The biggest problem of Italian women are in relationship, usually with their parents and the partner, not the child, not the children, because the women is famous all around the world to love children, to be very in a motherly energy. And the other problem is the reproductive system imbalances. These are really, really frequently experienced from me and from other Italian therapists. Most of the women suffers from problems with their menstruation cycle, and they have ovaric cysts or many discomfort in this area, because women usually tend to put the negative energy in the uterus and at emotional level and at energetic level in that place, because the womb is our creative place. It's the empty space. From there we create our project, and not only child but even our project, and we can realize our lives to taking the energy from this
and of
place.
course, when the woman gets disconnected from this place, then also other areas of life go down a bit.
Yes, it's right.
And here there is a help, there is a way how to solve these issues, and there is a special essence called the woman essence.
Woman essence, yes.
So tell me more about this woman essence, because I know that this is something women really need, but they usually don't know that it exists.
Yes,
and it's too good to be true sometimes. So can you tell more about this woman essence? I know there are a lot of individual essences in this combination, but what is this essence all about?
The women essence is made up of 10 flower essences, so many essences instead of the 5 essences that we generally use in a flower blend. And this because each of these essences is put in the women essence in a very specific way. They are the most powerful essences that are able to work together to resolve and to balance the women's reproductive system. It's not an essence that works only on the emotional level, but it creates benefits even in the physical one. And this because there are flowers that are working on our emotional and energetic level, on our emotional blocks and sufferings and pains and so on. And this creates a very good result in our menstruation cycles and many other problems. The women essence is an essence only for female, for women, and it balances any discomfort in the cycle, in our menstruation cycle, that goes from puberty, so from the first menstruation, passing through infertility problems or ovaric problems, and then pain during the menstrual period, and then arrives to the menopause problems. So we can balance every change in our body using this woman essence. It is really useful, and this is why it contains 10 flowers. One is for puberty, the other one can be for hot flushes, and so for the menopause, and another one can be for the mood swings. So it balances every situation you can experience in your life as a woman.
But this is we talk here about vibration, not about something physical. So in those essences is really essence of a flower, but etheric essence, not the physical one. It's not etheric oil or something like that. I would like to just emphasize this so people would not think that this is something chemical, or it's very natural.
Yes.
It's very natural. And what if one of the essences inside, because here is the mixture of 10 essences, what if one of the essences is not for the woman who is taking this whole combination? What happens then?
If an essence is not for the woman, as you told, that she doesn't need this essence, the essence doesn't work. So all the 10 essences are contained in the women essence, but the essences that are working on this woman will be only those that she needs. So the other don't begin to work.
So it's an intelligent energy.
It's very intelligent. Yes, it's a very high vibration, and as I said before, it works on emotional level, and that's why it balances the physical.
So it's also very useful for women who have this PMS imbalances before menstruation, when their emotional body goes nuts and so on. So also this, it's not just for the physical problems, it's also for
the emotional,
and for the thoughts probably. because women have a lot of
many women before the menstruation came really unstable and have mood swings, and they're really fragile, so they cry a lot more than usual. And so I once an husband of a client of mine told me thank you because it's
the husband thanked you
because the wife was really calmer and not with these mood swings and didn't cry anymore. So he was really happy that she has in a so more balanced way.
I believe this. What are other biggest surprises or realizations that women have when they start to take the essence? What is the feedback they give you the most?
The feedback that I receive in the after the individual consultation is usually that they have balanced their cycle. This is the one of the most frequently thing that they
this
say
is the side effect.
yes, the positive side.
The positive side effect.
And for women essence, there is a different way of usage depending from the imbalance that women has. So if you have an imbalance in your cycle, you have to take it for a shorter period than if you have any other more important problems with your reproductive system. So there are situations in which it's more useful to take the essence for a long-term period. So we have to begin to follow a protocol, a specific protocol, and then after a long-term period we reach a very good result.
And this is also the way that helps woman to connect more with herself.
Yes. Yes,
Because it's
right.
calmer, because she doesn't have all those mood swings and emotional imbalances and so. Did you notice that this essence have also effect, for example, on more self-confidence or other things that are not so directly connected only with the reproductive system, but also other things?
This essence has positive effects with the mother relation of the women that is taking the women essence, because it contains the bottle brush that is a flower that helps us in every change of our life, but balances the connection with our mother. So many women told me that their relationship with the mother has improved. It's not so, there are not so many contrasts, and they are calmer both of the two, and it works really good in this connection with the female energy, and even with the daughter of the women that is taking these flower essences. It works usually.
So in a way, it works with the whole feminine line.
Yes, right.
The genetic
yes, it
line.
cleanses the negative patterns or energy that are a bit not in balance.
Because this is really important also for women to realize that their problems are usually not only theirs. It's something that they may inherit from their mother or grandmother, and they are then giving this to their daughters. So it's really important for them to make this cleaning or some transformation of those issues they have, so they help also their children, their daughters, to have better life.
Yes, it's true. And then the women essence helps women usually to enter in a very lovely contact with their womb, with their ovaric system, and sometimes women is not really aware that we need to love this part, to recognize our femininity essence, to say thank you to the mother for our birth, for what we are, and as women, as a soul energy. And the women essence does this this thing, and it helps some women to open the door through this and pass through and become establishing a contact with their reproductive system in a different way. Not only this month I am having menses and I can't go to the disco and I can do this and that, but it's in a very respectful way. So it balances this energy, and they begin to accept themselves in a very, very femininity energy, and they begin to be more aware that they are women, but being a woman have a meaning that is more deeper, that it's really deeper that you can expect.
So all the essences are actually multidimensional, so they work on a lot of levels. So it can be used also by a woman who doesn't have problem with her menstruation or reproductive system or any physical or the emotional balances, but just on a pure energetic level to deepen her connection with herself.
Yes, sure. I have a client of mine that 2 weeks ago told me, I bought the women essence. I don't have menses problem, never had, but I felt that I need this, and I like to take it because I feel a balancing that I never experienced before. So she has closed a relationship, and she felt she needed to take this essence. So it can be useful even if you don't have reproductive systems problems, or if your cycle is regular.
One big problem that also a lot of women in Slovenia are facing is fertility. And I believe that this is all connected also with their relationship with themselves and their feminine essence and so on. And this is also one part where this essence can really help.
Yes, it is. The shiok flower is the flower for fertility, and is obviously the master flower contained in this essence is one of the most important one used for fertility, and it is really useful because it stimulates the energy of women and to become more balanced and to become pregnant. Yes.
Very.
The shiok flowers is really powerful and can be used alone or together with the essence, inside the women essence. I think it's a bit more useful with the women essence because there is not only the physical part involved. If you are not able to become pregnant, there are the emotional parts that you have to balance, and in the women essence you can find all the other aspects you need to balance with the other
Yesterday
flowers.
I had the privilege to meet Ian White, who is the founder of Australian Bush Flower Essences, and he told me the exact same thing. So he said it's really good as an essence, shiok, but in combination in the woman essence, it's really where it can show the potential of all these things. What is the most rewarding thing for you when you work with women and essences? What is your why? Why do you do what you do? Because I know you love your work, and you love working with women and all the essences. What is this reward for you? Not the money and all, but
not about the money. The reward for me is when I receive a very good feedback from my clients and my friends as well, because I have clients, women, that are my friends, and when I receive a very positive feedback that they are found their balance with their relationship or with the relationship with themselves using the women essence, and they have established a very good connection with themselves and balances their menstruation cycles. This is the most important thing. Having a good result and having helped someone to become in contact with themselves again, and having a new awareness of what she are able to reach and the potential of a woman. This is the most powerful results an international teacher can have, I think.
Where can people find you? How can they contact you? How can they reach you?
They can find me on my Facebook page, Paola Carlini, International IBFA Teacher, or they can contact me by phone. And my phone is +39 331 3434 580, but I speak English and Italian and not Slovenian. I'm sorry. Or they can contact me on sending me an email, paolacarlini74 and then at gmail.com.
Because I believe that women will have questions for you.
Yes.
And I'm really happy that we are cooperating and that you are coming also to Slovenia to have here the introductory course in the autumn.
Yes.
In September. We will give to audience all the information needed for this course, and you do, when you are here in Slovenia, you do also the individual consultation, so
yes,
people
obviously.
can apply also for this, and also this is what they can find on my web page.
Yes, exactly.
So I'm really happy that this cooperation started, and that you brought the essences to Slovenia and opened this field for women that have issues and can find solution to their issues.
Yes,
and through this they can find their authenticity and their feminine energy.
Yes, and I'm happy as well as you are to collaborate with you. Is a very beautiful collaboration, because we are sharing the same patterns as female energy, and we are creating a very beautiful collaboration, I think, based on the same purposes. Yeah, this is really beautiful.
So thank you for inviting me to this beautiful park. And now we will go for a very good lunch because we're in Italy and here is a good food. So thank you for listening to this feminine conversation about women energy and woman essence. And I'm very happy to say that woman essence can be also bought in pharmacy for the soul, or in Slovenian language lekarna za dušo. And you can buy there the essence and can be shipped over email, over mail. Sorry, not email. We are not that far yet. And thank you for watching this video, and I invite you to watch also other videos from this series that you can find on my webpage Mansa SI. Have a really nice time, have a really beautiful time with yourself until the next video. Bye bye.